ही बॉल्स का सही है यार। भाई अजी प्लीज़ 1v1 फ्रेंड नेमार 10। अरे यार प्रविंदर भाई मैच आजा खेल लेते हैं, 1v1 खेल लेते हैं। चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दो यार भाई। खेल तो मैं लूँगा, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, पर चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दो यार। चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दो यार, खेलते हैं। नेमार गोल्डन गोल खेलना है, क्या खेलना है? दूसरा मैच लगाया मैंने नॉर्मली, ठीक है, गोल्डन गोल नहीं है ये। चलो भाई हम यही खेल के देखते हैं फॉर्मेशन।
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to
भाई तो
everyone.
भी स्ट्रीम पे अपने चैनल को लाइक करो, सब्सक्राइब करो,
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a
तो
huge
रोनाल्डो का हेडर क्यों नहीं
reputation
लगा,
being
ये
a
बड़ी
big
अजीब
game
बात
player.
है.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Looking for the run. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi has the space to scheme. Can it finish? There it is!
नाइस पास था भाई.
The first significant strike.
साला डोकू भेंचो
And the
हरामी.
trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kimmich attempts a clearance. Kimmich.
अबे यार
You
ये
won't be
क्या
happy with that
बकचोद है.
one. Platini played out to the left flank. Neymar making good progress. He is through here. Neymar's cross. Terrific effort. And that's it. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And that is well cleared.
गलत हो
Back on the
गया
ball
ये.
again. Now it's Doku. Oh, that's superb. Ah, that's a fine interception.
अबे यार गेम ही नहीं चल रही बेंच
And
रट
he hits
यार.
the net. Into the lead once more.
साला पास ही नहीं कर रहा
One
बेंच.
moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Great ball. He's having a shot.
सामने दिख रहा है बॉल बेंच तो फिर भी टैकल
Good
नहीं मारा.
disguise on that though. I don't think
Shoot,
many
yeah,
people
yeah.
would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And we have our very first corner. Totti plays it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And here's Del Piero. Platini. Nice looking ball. Maldini cuts out the pass. Ball's gone astray.
अरे भाई क्या करेगा वो ये जान के.
Vieira clears without hesitation. Closing in. Shot, surely! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch.
वो जो भी स्ट्रीम पे प्लीज चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करो यार. मेरे को लग रहा है
So
स्मार्ट
engaging
असिस्ट ऑन
and
है.
still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest
passing
this
was
will
also
turn
passing.
out to be a really good one. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half.
अबे यार ये ऑफ कैसे होगा
Message
बेंच
from the
की यार.
manager at half-time will be pretty simple.
चूतिया गेम चलती है
He's
इससे.
going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nedved conjures time and space where few can.
ये प्रॉब्लम है भैंस की यहाँ
So what can they
सला
make of
पास
this?
देना है कहाँ पे
He's going to be disappointed with that. No way through. That's Nedved. He has found a way through. Ball has bounced loose now.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's had a shot!
शिट यार
By the most elastic of saves.
Platini really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Getting up there! And that's a tiny
भाई ये क्या गंदा कॉर्नर मारा है भैंस की
remarkable powers of recovery.
ये कितना गंदा कॉर्नर का है भाई
Much
ने
deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Arsenal drag themselves back again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's Nedved. Pinches it off him. Knocks it into space. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Drogba. He's found a way through. A lot and a chance! And he's stuck it away. And they get themselves in front. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. That's just playing it safe and simple. Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, chance!
पहले ही पता चला है ही चूतिया पहले प्लेटनी है चूत चला मार ही नहीं रहा क्या बेकार बोल रहा है
So will they make it count again?
भाई साहब एक तो गेम का लैग ही नहीं खत्म होता है जो
Tries to get it clear. Robertson.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
अबे शूट मारना यार क्या कर रहा है
India do have a chance to counter here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pelé.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's it. Well, that turned out to be
Two
quite a
tier
game.
game chal
Both
rahi hai
sides
iनकी.
committed, determined, driven. Whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's got to be said, Peter, it's a day to forget for the players at the heart of a defence.
फिर जो भी स्ट्रीम पे अपने चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करो यार. Cut out the pass on the one.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise. Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Kai receives it in a good position here.
यार
This is a promising build-up. And here's Azar. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so? Can he finish? Brilliant from Pele!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. A player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish. It could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it.
अबे हो जा यार स्विच
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So, a breakthrough. And the shots! He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
यार
Such an
भाई
entertaining
चूत
watch.
ना कसम से
Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Could move up a gear here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. O'Reilly.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
ओ भाई चेंज हो जा
And he thumps it clear. That's been won straight back. Yaya Toure. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's Hazard!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Hazard is offering a right smile there.
Pele. He's a sharp little ball here. Pele is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Cross into the box. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle.
अबे यार अब क्या हो गया
Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Probably be looking to play it square from here. It's made its way, and can he finish it? And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A case now of complete control.
2 added minutes has been
Yeah,
indicated.
they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Tries to cross. It's a decent clearance. He's there to retrieve it. Pele! That marks a high-octane end to the first half. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this
नहीं तो
game.
पता नहीं क्या करा
Those of you making
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
trained watch times from all local major stations. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8. Pele.
So we're underway for the second half.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Raul. Number 10.
He's having a shot!
हुआ इसने तो कोशिश पूरी करी थी रोकने की
So impressive. I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So could they be onto something here? He's going to be disappointed with that. So Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pele, ambitious ball here, and he was quick to react. Passing is crisp and sharp, distributed tidily. Mateus. Schneider. Harrison gets over.
अबे हट यार श्नाइडर क्या पास है ये
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Aims beyond the defence. Chance for a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 13.
Manchester United, palpably stronger, better, superior.
Fiore.
And he was alert to it.
Tenga.
Fiore.
Substitution in progress.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. The most accurate pass. It's really nice, and he shoots! Absolutely brilliant! Carlos Tevez shivers! A finish of true class! They are gorgeous!
अबे यार क्या पास है ये
What a seriously gorgeous scoreline! Truly superb.
साला बंदा पीछे से आके
A goal
भैंस
of
चो झट
such
मार जा रहा है
supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pass is just off target. So intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Platini tries to play it through, and he's worked it through.
There will be 3.
Now who's going to be first to this? Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Fiore, this is a promising build-up. And that's that. Arsenal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was...
बेकार है ये बैंक चूत। भाई ये आपका हाल तो फ्रांस जैसा है। फ्रांस जैसा? फ्रांस को क्या हुआ? रेहान कैसा भाई? रियान रियान क्या बोल रहा है?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, for any attacker
अबे
facing a
भैंस की
trying to force
आँख।
your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
He has found the way through. And a chance!
भाई साहब
He's gone
यार
right
इससे
for
ज़्यादा
safety.
स्क्रिप्ट क्या होगी?
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Schneider makes a dash for it. Oh, it's a foul there right on the
Foul
edge
है
of
ये
the
तो।
box. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. So this the chance to fire his team in front. 1-0, just one winner. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Arsenal have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be full.
Real chance! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming.
Surely he can't miss! Oh, it's inches
Four.
away from being a really good ball. That's a corner kick. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. There's the clearance. And it's Roberto Carlos.
शिट
For a throw.
रिप्लाई तो दो, बोल तो रहा हूँ यार, तू सुन ही नहीं रहा। मैं तो पूछ रहा हूँ क्या हो गया फ्रांस को?
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Messi. Fermin making good progress on the right-hand side. Fermin. Good chance here.
अभी ये क्या है?
And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, that's a
बोल
sign
रहा हूँ
that
भाई,
he
बोल रहा
clearly
हूँ,
feels
आवाज़
the
नहीं आ रही
need
क्या?
to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, he's brought it
Shit,
down,
yeah.
and it is a penalty. Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here.
अबे मेरे को कौन फेल गया?
Clearly engaging in mind games here.
कॉर्नर आ गया मेरे को।
And they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
A case now of complete control. And that's definitely not his best. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going.
There will be 3 minutes added
It's
time.
lofted through here. And Dyke is there, and he can get that clear. This possibly the last play of the half. He's rising!
यार
It goes to show he is human after all.
that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Searching pass he's played there. Cleared without hesitation.
फ्रांस भी आपकी तरह
For half-time.
सही था ये
Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Arsenal clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. So straight into the second half. That is tries one from range.
मैं इसकी आँख देखा था लग कहाँ पे
Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Argentina are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Yaya Toure. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, it's come loose. Messi. This is... He's having a shot! Yes! Irrepressible, imperious. That's what makes it...
फ्रांस तो रात को पेली गई बेचारी
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other.
It's a foul, it could be a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Raya must save this. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Can he finish? And it's in. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Oh, that's ambitious. No, it's
तुम भी
wide.
रात को पेले
Just too much
जाओगे
pressure on the
रात को कौन पेलेगा रात को हम पेलेंगे सबको ये इंग्लैंड और फ्रांस की स्कीम थी रात को पता तेरे
Getting forward. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
को मबाप्पे का गोल करवा दिया उन्होंने
Mbappe.
अब मेसी को 2 गोल मारने हैं फाइनल में
Ferdinand wins the duel this time. Vitinha. Oh, that's well spotted. Shifted it to the flank. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And he's let fly. And that has faded wide.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter.
कहाँ से आ
That's a
रहे हैं
warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Schneider picks it up out wide. He's got away. Has to go back here. And here's Yaya Toure. And they're quick to get it back. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
मैड्रिड वाले टेंशन में मैड्रिड वाले टेंशन है स्पेन को सपोर्ट कर रही है अर्जेंटीना को
Alexander Arnold. And Akanji. Swung over. And he's forced to go back.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Alexander Arnold clears. He's found a way past. Can he get it through? A lot of space ahead of him. Takes a shot! And that's a good finish. How many? Just how many? The golf in class is fun. And the
कौन
referee
जीतेगा
brings
वर्ल्ड
it to a
कप?
close. Arsenal looking
सही
by
बात है यार,
any
ये कुछ हो
yardstick
गए जो सबसे
formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so.
कंप्लीट। स्पेन जीत गई तो बारसा वाले मारेंगे, अर्जेंटीना जीत गई तो बारसा वाले मारेंगे। अरे भाई साहब, अरे ये फालतू में वर्ल्ड कप मैसी वर्सेस वो कर रखा है यार। मैसी वर्सेस रोनाल्डो करने का मतलब ही नहीं है वर्ल्ड कप का। ठीक है, सीधी सी बात है यार। सीरियसली यार, अगर मैं सही बात बोलूं, वेन मोनिच क्या डालोगे? नहीं यार, आप गलत बात बोलो। गलत बात बोलो, क्या गलत बात बोलूं? अरे क्या मैसी रोनाल्डो मैच में इरिटेट हो चुका हूँ इस चीज़ से। मैच मैसी रोनाल्डो मैच, ये तो रोनाल्डो फैंस ने हद ही कर दी इस बार। स्पीड ने और आग में घी डालने वाला काम करा। हेलो प्रकार, कैसे हो? पार्कर भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। हाय पार्कर, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। कैन यू प्ले विद मी? Yes, I can play next match with you. If you wait, I will play next match. Yes, where are you from, bro? Parker, where are you? Where are you from? Which country you from?
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Kerala? In Kerala, where are you from? We have some friends from Kerala.
I think in Christian Abbiati, you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Possibly.
Yeah. Oh, on the international scene, he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
Well, he has, but regardless of all of that, he
Very
just had the
sorry, क्या
A
है?
great shot stopper, very decisive and quick in one-on-ones, and just an excellent all-round command of the penalty box.
अरे मेरे भाई क्यों?
strong running down that left flank. Oh, that is a nice touch. Drills one in, and he shoots! Oh, he's... and again!
Shit, man, ये क्या हो गया?
And there is your opener. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused.
बढ़िया गोल था ये, नाइस कोलम. ओके,
Anticipation got him there.
बारिश हो रही है क्या वहाँ पे?
Spectating.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this is Van Basten, pinches it off him. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat. Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Ronaldinho driving forwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely weighted ball.
यार मेरे बंदे कर क्या रहे हैं?
Great timing.
Sometimes you could see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop.
अबे थोड़ा में यार नीचे क्यों जा रहा है हर बार?
And the shot! Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Hoyland! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, and I think the ref was just reminding him that he'd been warned earlier. Well, talking
गलत है
about
यार ये
in
बहुत.
a rock and a hard place, I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Great. Ronaldinho! Quite brilliant! Ronaldinho! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The goal, a true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look
प्यारी फ्री किक मारी है भाई ने
a
बहुत.
training ground perfectionist.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And this is Nedved. Nedved crosses.
Milan definitely like their pressing from the front.
Relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
He's a sharp little ball here. Plays the ball back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Looking for the far post. Oh, good! Off the post! Euphoria, utopia, and they are
यार क्या गेम चल रही है
again in a trice, and they are soaring. Højlund at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's managed to get free.
2 added minutes have
Oh,
been
good
indicated.
effort! And it's in!
है जो शुक्र
Within touch! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a class.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
साला मैं लेके कहाँ जा रहा हूँ प्लेयर जाके चल रहे हैं
We get things going again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Milan with the corner, they're first. He's rising! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Van Basten wins the duel this time. Pass somewhat off target. It's Nedved. Kanji calmly anticipates. DiMarco. Ronaldinho. That looks a decent ball. Vieri receives it in a wide position. Shoots! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
It's a pretty loose pass. Mateus, 60 minutes played. And this is Nedved. Can he finish? Dispatched
Yes.
clinically.
Need one more.
Interesting. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That pass has been well intercepted. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Inzaghi. Milan aiming a
Shit,
corner.
yaar.
The referee concurs. Getting up there. He doesn't look too happy with that. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Cross to the back post. He leaps for it.
Yeah.
Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Højlund has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Substitution for Milan. Number 7.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 15. Nedved. Number 19. Bonucci. Number 12. Van Basten.
De Gea claims comfortably.
Number 14.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Number 13. Schneider. Number 9.
Oh, he's
Batistuta.
bustling through.
यार हट
He
बे
can thump it away. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He has found the way through. Space for him to turn and look. He's found the way through. It's Schneider!
गोल है
And there is his 30th goal. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
अबे
That's just
नहीं
as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be
Shit
exhausted
यार
now,
इसने क्या
Peter,
रोका
but
ही
at least they have momentum.
बहुत गलत
It's
जगह
always
रोका
well
इसने
if
यार
this goes to extra time.
बहुत गलत जगह रोका कसम से
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Ronaldinho! Oh, he's pulled off a
Shit,
fine
yeah.
save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping
थोड़ी सी
at its
टर्न
very
होनी चाहिए
best.
थी और करता तो ठीक रहता
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And it's been taken short. Mateus crossed into the middle. Bremer is there to clear. That's been drilled.
गंजालो मज़ा आ गया यार ये मैच तो मज़ा ही आ गया कसम से ये मैच तो मज़ा आया असली में
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look at.
भाई साहब क्या कमबैक करी इस मैच में मैंने
Milan can celebrate now. They
काका
have
को देख काका का सेलिब्रेशन देख और भाई साहब
Your reflections then, Jim.
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're
अबे
certainly
ये सेलिब्रेशन देख तो इनकी
this
खुशी
is a
देख
game
भाई
they
साहब
wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good
Hello
evening.
attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
भाई स्ट्रीम पे हो गया पार्कर आर यू ऑन द स्ट्रीम तीन बेहद यार 22 करूँगा इसे नौ नंबर तो मैं इसको दूंगा पार्कर भाई आप स्ट्रीम पे हो गया खेलना है 1v1 मैं रूम क्रिएट करता हूँ, आ जाओ। Golden, did you want to play Golden Goal or whatever? अपनी आईडी बता दो मेरे को, आईडी का नाम बता देना। अरे भाई स्टार्ट ही है।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury,
हेलो
and
ब्रदर,
next to me
हेलो।
providing insights will be Jim
अबे ये तुम हो क्या?
Thanks, Peter. There's a great sense
अबे
of
भाई क्या बंदे हो
anticipation in this
यार,
stadium, and
मुझे उसके
I'm
साथ
by it too.
वो खेलना था।
Just listen to that noise. this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. So there is Pedri. Alonso! Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all! And he stuck it away.
भाई ये तो बहुत गंदा गोल मारा उसने.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
मैच खत्म.
And there you have it.
This is a
Parker, come again, bro.
That is how you do it. One quick draw.
Parker, come. Tell me your ID before you come. Golden goal. Yes, bro. It was a golden goal. अरे पार्कर भाई आप हो क्या यहीं पे स्ट्रीम पे हो क्या? आहत कहाँ से है भाई? आहत भाई कहाँ से हो? अरे आहत भाई उसे खेलने दे भाई. उसे खेलने दे भाई. वेट कर रहा है वो भाई बहुत देर से. अरे पार्कर को आने दे भाई. पार्कर को खेलने दो. पार्कर वेट कर रहा है बड़ी देर से. पार्कर ब्रो कम फास्ट. अरे पार्कर ब्रो आर यू ऑन द स्ट्रीम? है ही नहीं यहाँ पे. अबे भाई चल पड़े यार। भाई जो भी स्क्रीन पे प्लीज को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करो यार।
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France.
Platini! And that would have been some goal.
Platini just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Estupinian. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
That is out and behind, it's a good block. And we have our very first corner.
यार ये गोल था।
Deftly away. He's having a hit! Oh, cracking effort.
Shit.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And this is Nedved. He won't be happy with that one.
Pretty robust defending.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. It's a little off target. Gabia. Milan have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rabiot. Mateus does well to get it back. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Now there's a fine ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
यार
An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Milan have their second corner now. He leaps for it. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. net. On-time, excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run, and
Can he finish? Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
it's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's a sharp little ball here, and he was quick to react. Chooses to go crossfield. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0.
Shit.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Begley. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
यार मेरे को ये नहीं चाहिए.
So welcome one and all to
भाई जो भी सुन रहे
picturesque
चैनल को
evening
लाइक एंड
here.
सब्सक्राइब
A
करेगा.
clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. He's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
He's looking wide. Irankunda. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that was vital.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And it's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Goal, Brazil! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Brazil are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Van Basten running with intent. And this is Ronaldo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this takes a shot! And that's it! They are purring, truly purring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Pretty robust defending.
Goes down, but nothing given. Good work on the right flank here. Platini. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's crossed. Header! Relentless! Just relentless! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and
that is all they have time for. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Brazil absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Brazil will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. So straight into the second half. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's picked his way through. Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Suta. Irankunda. Oh, shooting chance!
Substitution for Australia. Number 9. Coming on to replace him is number 26.
Yaya Toure. The pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. Not destined for the flank. He has found the way through. Forced to go back. Big chance! Oh, special!
गंजालो हेलो ब्रो सोल भाई कैसे हो सोल आदित्य कैसा है भाई फॉर्मेशन 1v1 कोई नहीं भाई खेलते हैं इस मैच
They
को
will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with
Proper
genuine
rising shot था ये
ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Substitution for Australia. Number 24.
So we have
Coming on the
further
field
activity on the
is
bench here.
Number 22.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Here come Brazil on the counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Space for him to turn and look. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Van Basten. Van Basten, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. And this is Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Decent chance! And that's past the post. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi, good purposeful running this. He's had a shot!
अबे
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Van Basten gleefully reminding us of what is...
16,000 16,500
Well, welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. It really is a place. Peter Drury, and seated in the expert's hot seat is Jim Bed. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 2.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Yeah. And it's Michel Platini. He leaps for it! Off the post! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
A wonderful goal to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
He's on it, can he get away? That's tidy, crosses it in. Check deals with that, nice and simple. Oh, good spread. That's been cut out, well played.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Knocks it out wide. Elects to cross. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now this could be a chance. Tunisia have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Platini. Platini! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Brazil restore parity.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Has been slung wide. Great defending, strong and determined. So what can they make of this?
2 minutes has been indicated.
Platini. And a chance! Oh, fantastic from Platini! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Brazil are such an adept.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, we have
Then
quite a
shot.
thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seats, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty
Just
rosy.
a quick reminder today. Please
So there
refrain
was the
from
first
talking
half.
outside
Well,
this
I've been left
stadium.
almost
Thank you
breathless
very
here,
much for
Peter.
your
This
cooperation.
is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Brazil are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So right back into the action. Turns back here, probably the best option. Ferdinand is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. We expected better, and so did he. That's good play. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shoots! And he should have made them pay.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
And it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nicely spread. It's very disappointing, it has to be said. That the man synonymous with solidity. Can he latch on to this? That has been knocked clear. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Knocks it into space. Cross goes in there.
Been
Hits the net. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The goal scorer for Tunisia after 69 minutes is number 13.
Tunisia dragged themselves back again.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Ferdinand. Thuram. He's going to be disappointed with that. He has a look up. Can he finish? Thuram is there to clear. He's chosen to go back. Half an hour gone in the second half. Looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. He has found the big chance! It's fallen kindly here. Deftly away.
Brazil clearly might still do this. Intensity level and focus are all very good, even at this late stage.
And it's hoisted clear. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 10,
Hello Samita PK, welcome to the stream.
Number 14, Van Basten.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's in a great position here.
Nedved.
There's the clearance.
अबे यार ये कैसी वो
Might be
है?
that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to set.
And the shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
It's an imaginative pass. He's found a way through. And time is up. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Brazil must have viewed this game as very...
Okay. ओके मैं रूम क्रिएट कर रहा हूँ, आ जाओ. कम. हाँ मेरे कर दिए, क्रिएट कर दिया रूम. आप आ जाओ. अपनी आईडी का नाम बता दो बट पहले. हाँ कोई बात नहीं, कर लो, गेम ऑन कर लो. अपनी गेमिंग आईडी बता दो, क्या किस नाम से आईडी है. समिता.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands.
Hello,
It's
bro.
really
Welcome to the
is
show.
the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion, and he shoots! Goal, Brazil! An extraordinary start, breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And he's being shifted off it. Foot in. That's a good foray he's making. And he's managed to get free. Yamal. Now can he find a finish? Yamal! And it's in! Two! And we've barely begun here. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be
Shit,
absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's De Bruyne. He's going to be disappointed with that. Van Dijk. Bellingham. Tchouameni. Tries to play it through. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Brazil find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the
अरे
opposition. You
एंजो
can see their
फर्नांडिस भाई
manager
मेरे
screaming on the
क्यों
touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do
यार
that
प्यारी
pretty
है ये
quickly.
टीम
It's composure from here.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Brazil with the corner, there first. Great football, shot and save.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham. Tries one from range. Oh, extraordinary.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Messi. And here's Batistuta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And Batistuta!
Nice goal.
Oh, classic Batistuta! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Knocks it into space. And the shot! Well taken goal. And they are disappearing out of sight. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner.
Shapes to shoot! And he stuck it away. And he is just ripping it. And that is all they have time for. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Brazil are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Brazil are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable.
भाई जो भी स्ट्रीम में प्लीज इनको लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब.
Substitution in progress.
We're on the move again. Batistuta proves just a little bit too strong. Batistuta, nice control. And it's De Bruyne. That's an excellent interception. Made out to the left flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's in one. Mbappe! And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. There's the shot. Going to be quick to recover this. Keeper always had the measure of that.
Brazil certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And he's there to clear it. Looking to play him in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Batistuta. Bellingham. Steaming. Can he finish? It is a fantastic goal. About as smooth as it gets. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Oh, he's having a go! Oh! Fantastic! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Milan still making a fight of this. And the shot! He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his
अबे
goals
नहीं
seem
यार।
to just whet the appetite.
De Bruyne. Mbappe makes a move down the right. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's had a shot!
Shit.
Oh, impressive strike. Spence. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Doué. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gets a good foot in there. Fernandez.
There will be 5 minutes
Driving on and making good progress. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Me next brawler. Okay brawler भाई। कहाँ से brawler bro?
Being caught between a rock and a hard place, I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Great chance here from position A1. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
for Brazil. Number 18, Bellingham. Number 10, Jamal. Number 14, Desiree Number 25, Fernandez. Number 7, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 5, Goulet. Number 19.
भाई ये मत करा करो भाई।
Right from the top draw. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
टाइम हो गया। नाइस ब्रॉलर अपनी आईडी बता दे यार भाई।
Brings it to a close. Brazil can look back on a nigh on perfect performance here.
जी समिता नाइस गेम। ब्रॉलर भाई अपनी आईडी बता दो। ब्रॉलर भाई अपनी आईडी बता दो। You create room, okay, I create or AFB again. Okay, which country you from? समिता कहाँ से हो आप? समिता.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. And here's Forlan. Now it's Vieri. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This for 1-0. He scores for sure. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So a breakthrough already. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And this is Forlan. Thuram. Van der Vaart. Nice control. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Torres. Arsenal do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Nice, a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys
यार
to
गलत
work
पास दे
extremely
दिया ये.
hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And here's Forlan. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's straight offside. Half an hour played now. There's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Vieri. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That looks a cracking ball.
Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Van der Vaart. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Royce. Now it's Torres. And this is Vieri. Kaká.
2 added minutes has been
Flings it, it's
indicated.
rising! Royce. Van der Vaart.
Shit यार bro, can I join JVAM? Yes bro, we can play. मैच खेलना है क्या आपको? JVAM भाई कहाँ से हो? Where are you from?
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Arsenal with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open.
Shoots! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Wan-Bissaka. Howson. Gattuso. Forlan. Royce is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery.
Offside.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Forlan.
अभी ये गोल गलत बात है यार.
Yeah,
थैंक फॉर सब्सक्राइबिंग GM भाई, थैंक यू भाई. JM अहमद भाई कहाँ से हो आप? JM where are you from? Which country you from?
He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Forlan. Pinches it off him. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
This is a promising build-up. Van der Vaart. And a chance! There was plenty of power on that. And the counter is on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Fernando Torres. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Gattuso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's having a hit!
अरे भाई क्या
Fantastic
गोल
from
था.
Van der Vaart. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Brazil are back in business. Van der Vaart at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because...
Takes a shot! And the assistant
अबे
referee
यार
has
ये क्या
flagged
मिस करी है?
offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Neymar. भाई जो भी स्ट्रीमर प्लीज चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करो यार.
Number 5.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
23. Xabi Alonso.
Oh, they could be caught out
Number
here.
10, Messi.
Oh, and they're
Number
quick to
9,
press here, right on top of them.
Number 20,
Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
number 11, Neymar.
And they're quick to get it back. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Number 15,
Owen is flagged offside.
number 7,
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Looking for the run.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
has been indicated.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Owen. Nedved. That is good strength. Drives it in. Keeper's dealt with that.
यार क्या कवर करा है इसके कीपर ने ये वाला ये तो गोल था ये
So, that was the
बड़ा प्यारा
second
कवर
half.
करा यार इसके कीपर ने ये
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come. So let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief break.
अरे
and
नहीं
then
भाई
we
ऐसे
will
मत
be
करो
back for
यार
more. And if you're just back, the action is back underway already. Arsenal pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nedved. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance for a shot!
बहुत वाइड चली गई ये बॉल
How moments.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, great leap! And that's a real chance missed. Owen. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking to play him in. It's full on!
Well, the keeper seemed to go.
So just 15 minutes still to come.
To all members of the crowd,
2v2
Side
literally
able to conjure up
नहीं
attack
हम
moments.
we don't have
Well,
so
where
much
we
players
are,
bro
this
how can
is
we
the
play
last
2v2
chance to win it. And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? And here's Forlan. Gerrard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gattuso.
अबे यार चेंज हो जा बहनचो
Threads one in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that's well spotted. Gerrard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Nedved. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. An uncompromising challenge. And that's that. A good
How can
watch,
we
a
play
really
2v2?
good
Just
watch,
tell me
both
one thing.
sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't
we have
to be.
only 3
And
players
no.
here let's go let's play Where are other players? Tell me, how can we play now 2v2? We don't have players, bro. How can we play? Who want to play? Need one player and we can play. Let's start the room. If anyone want to play, join the room. अगर कोई कोपो खेलना चाहता है रूम ज्वाइन करो यार. आ रहा है क्या रूम ज्वाइन करने कोई? हाय स्क्वाड भाई, क्या हाल है? ठीक है यार, तू बता. अब तुम दोनों एक साइड चले गए. वैसे ही यार. रोबर्टो कार्लोस को माल्दिनी की जगह पे कर, माल्दिनी को कर रोबर्टो कार्लोस की जगह पे.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the...
He's had a shot! Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's found a way past. And this is Pele. Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
England have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Yamal.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's found a way through. Right, so can he finish? Pele.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Maldini. Bellingham. Bellingham! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
He's got away.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Great vision. Well read, nice interception. Still goalless at the moment. He's going to be disappointed with that. There they go. Goes for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Belly. Nedved. Well, they could break here. Rafinha venturing down the left. He is through here. He is just caressing the ball. Bellingham was in no mood for any of that. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Oh, it's Maldini. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Chance! Goal! England! England take the lead. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and
Abbe,
that pretty much did it.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Paredes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Tries one from range. Now, who's going to be first to this? The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. England just ahead then.
भाई जो 20 में 50 सेकंड लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर लिया.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
England with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Substitution for England, number 11, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Messi.
Away we go again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
ये रेल पास देना चाहिए था मेरे को.
He's shifting through the gears here.
हाँ ये क्या है?
So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos moves short. And this he tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, their fourth corner of the game. Oh, good fly!
भाई साहब.
Threads one, it shapes to shoot!
गोल है.
It's in!
बैकिल काम कर गई.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Decent chance! And again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are disappearing out of sight! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
McAllister tries to pass it through. Caught offside that time.
Offside.
Can they get him away? Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. That's good play. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. Pele providing an outlet on that flank. He's picked his way through. He slid in, and that has raised
अबे
the temperature
penalty
on the
नहीं
top
है.
side. Gerrard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And how did he not make it four?
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Gets a good foot in there. Knocks it into space. That has not gone well. Paredes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ronaldo is in a really good position out wide. Yamal ventures forward. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous.
अबे मालदीनी चल यार पीछे.
Lovely bit of skill. Shot, surely. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. It's not an especially good pass, that. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. England really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
Hello everybody.
Pele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
On our club's FM station.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
England definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked.
Nice game, bro. बंदे ही मैच छोड़ जाते हैं यार, तभी तो दिल नहीं करता खेलने का मैच. जो
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. And this is Ronaldo.
I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability to read things before everyone else.
He did it all with style and pizzazz, and that is the signature of the great man himself. It's a really well-measured ball.
I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone. Algeria really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar running with intent. He's got away. Stood up well to him there. Played the ball,
Yeah.
that's a foul.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And this is Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. It's Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there is your opener. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And that's another throw. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Platini looking to be a menace in the final third.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Platini!
Goal.
Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips the...
Getting up there! It's bounced back off the post.
यार ये गोल था भाई तो
That signals the end of the first period.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Brazil are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. So straight into the second half. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neymar. Oh, that's nice. The most accurate pass. That's going wide left. Brazil, with this 2-goal lead, they are certainly looking much the more assured side. Thuram, this is promising. Platini has the space to scheme. Delivers the ball. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Almost an hour gone. That has ended up in no man's land. He is starved of space and time. He is just caressing. Goes for a shot! It's not an especially good pass, that. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Pretty robust defending.
No foul, says the referee. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good spread. That's a cute ball. Platini, and he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! Oh, fantastic from Platini! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And with that, lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 10. Number 11.
So time for change.
Number 9.
This one has been on the cards
Coming
for a
on the
little
field.
while.
Number
3-0
20.
and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Number 12.
Hoisted in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Some good work on the right flank here. Knocks it into space. Nedved in acres of space out wide. Brazil are almost home and dry now. Lobs him off it and wins back the ball. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And we're done.
अरे भाई
Brazil looking by
एक मैच रह गया
any
बस।
yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to
Final हो
watch
जाएगा ये
and
भी।
clearly so together. That was a Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a
Bonnie,
match that
right
will
now I am in
really
the
get
match
the
playing.
juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Didn't quite work for him. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job. And he breeds confidence.
Big chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's played into the area. Ferdinand clears without hesitation. Great vision. Cech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. So it is still 0-0. And he can thump it away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Van Basten makes a dash for it, and he's in on goal. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Jordan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball is...
He's had a shot!
Shit यार
Good run, lovely lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Platini deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Platini. Messi. There he goes, motoring forward. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's been cut out, well played. Platini. He'll try from distance. Oh, the keeper's got
Shit,
ever so
man.
well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Serves up across. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in a great position. Good claim, no margin for error there. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The most accurate pass. That brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Brazil certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Brazil have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Messi! Messi! From another planet!
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum.
And a trademark
Shit,
move
man.
ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Almost an hour gone. Toure running with the ball. Toure and Yaya Toure! Brilliant from Toure!
Yeah, Toure.
He's got himself an absolute peach. And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
Number 42.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be
Real chance! And again! Euphoria! Utopia! And they are cavorting! It's all becoming so easy! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Brazil find a position of real strength now. Neymar! And no mistake! This day becomes absolutely perfect! Utterly ideal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a great tremendous team, everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Driving on and making good progress. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the
Shit,
last
yeah,
thing they
penalty
wanted
का
to
दे
do.
दिया.
Substitution in progress.
And Chet pulls off a sensational save. No, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot. And he hits the net. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Spread to the right. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? To the last 5 minutes. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Looking to play him in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Played into space.
Added minutes
Pass
has
isn't
been
the best.
indicated.
Platini, probing pass. This is Ronaldo. He is great chance. Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a really well-measured ball. Platini. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Brazil can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super...
टूर्नामेंट में जा रहा हूँ फिलहाल.